Hi viewers!
Hi,
Which is our camera now?
You can use both. You can alternate evenly.
That way.
Yes.
Alright.
All right.
Good. Yeah.
Welcome. You can introduce yourselves. We start with Mr. James and then Miss Florence.
My name is James Kariuki, husband to Florence, Bishop Florence Wangechi. I'm also an active senior pastor of Keno East Deliverance Church. Viewers, you are welcome.
Welcome. Mom, you can introduce yourself.
Hi, good morning, my viewers. I'm Rev Florence Wangechi Karaoke. I am the founder and the director of the Open Bible Ministries. I'm the wife of this young man
Yes.
for the last 5 years.
Yes. Welcome. Sorry, I'm still adjusting, but it's okay. All right. Let's go. How did you guys meet?
Oh my.
Who will start? Dad starts. Let's listen to both versions.
It's quite interesting
Uh-huh.
because that was in 1983, the month of December, at Naivasha, in a secondary school where we were having what we call a school of ministry, just to learn, and by then we wanted to get more understanding of the Word of God. I was in college and was there attending a seminar. Then we happened to be grouped in the same class of the first year group. So we just sat there and continued sharing and socializing
Yes.
as we went for the Bible classes. We didn't have anything to do with what would come to be in the future.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Mom's version. Let's
Okay,
say.
I think my fashion is more detailed.
Give
Because I
Picture.
remember like it's yesterday. Yeah, as he says that of course we happen to be in a Bible school together. This time he's in college, and this time I'm also waiting to go to the university after doing my A levels. Here in Kenya we have A levels. We used to have A levels, yeah. And then this time I had asked my parents to allow me to go for a Bible school.
Wow.
And they were gracious to me. They allowed me to go for the Bible school. So it happened in this one unit. We happened to sit together,
Yes.
same desk, yeah,
Wow.
with this guy next to me. And this time, you see how ladies, like me, I was such a conservative, yeah. And at some point, he found that I didn't have a full scarf. I got full scarf. So he quickly gave me a full scarf, yeah, so that I can also write my notes, yeah. And then after he gave me the full scarf, I think things started there. It started like he wants to sit with me again. So we started talking. I mean, what is it called? Socializing or interacting, or is it mingling?
Yes. All those
You know,
words
so-
are very.
Although our mingling was in a bigger setting where we are in fellowship with other people, because like in the Bible school we were many people, many young people, but then we interacted in many activities which the youth do. Yes.
All right. Interesting. All right. So,
Or
what's next?
he gave me a full scarf. Not
Uh-huh.
that, yeah.
Full set. All right. So, when you are done with school, what happens next? Dad's version. When you are done with school, what
Well, okay, we were done with the school. Nothing much went on. It happened to be
The school of ministry.
It happened
Did
to
you
be
ask-
the first session of the school was in December.
the school, Bible school?
The Bible school, and we used to have those Bible schools yearly. Or however, nowadays they are every holiday,
Yes.
school holiday.
Yeah.
So the following year again we met, but now we started interacting more.
Now the next December.
Yeah.
Wow, so it was a whole year you haven't seen. Had you taken notice of Florence?
Yes, but not where you
What intrigued?
You are thinking of marriage. However, we continued to correspond, and by then, the corresponding was either by a letter or by phone combat, which was through the booths.
Yes.
Booths
The
and
landline.
then there was the landline.
I want you
Yes.
to paint that picture clearly so that people understand
We didn't
why this
have
is a
mobile
testimony.
phones.
Yes.
So the booth was a metallic construction like a wardrobe where they had a phone attached to
Yes.
it.
A booth was
Gen
like
Z.
a metallic cupboard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'd enter and
Where you'd enter.
Yeah, and carry some coins.
Yes,
Yeah.
you carry some coins, but it happened that where my wife to be was born and where she was living, they had a landline, they had a
Alright.
phone in the house.
we bless the Lord.
So I would call, but then she would receive in the house.
Oh, so this
But it
one-
was not regular.
Okay.
Wait a bit.
Yeah.
This receiving of your calls, it was a bit difficult. This
Huh.
time we have not started relating deeply. When we started relating deeply, because it's good that we have to assure them we were Christians and we are still Christians. So even our kind of interactions, it was towards this, it was biblical. So we had to be
Sorry.
sure
Sorry to interrupt you. Yes, you had to be sure.
that what we are doing is a testimony, and it is something that is in the light. So he would, when we started now dating deeper, is when he would call home. I remember that. Yeah.
How much
But
it-
now,
Yes.
Doc, in our home,
Yes.
the telephone was put on the chimney. You see the table room and the chimney. And I had difficulties receiving his calls because in the table room we are there, all of us as a family.
And you're a
remember we
big
were
family,
many.
yes.
And my mom is there. Sometimes my dad is there, and usually they are the ones who used to receive calls.
Wow.
My mother or my dad, because they believed they are the only ones who are being called. Who will be calling the children anyway? But then it happened. If my father would receive the call, they would call me now to answer his calls. Now imagine it's your
Wow,
father
that's so beautiful.
telling you your friend is calling you. Even now, if he tells me I love you, I would not say back that I love you, because that
Okay.
would be bad manners in my family. It was so tough that time, So
Okay.
the other side is saying I love you. I would like to spend my life with you. On this side, I don't want to really my parents to know that we talk that language. It was not allowed.
Yes.
It was not allowed to
Yes.
talk love languages openly. It was just supposed to be something very private. Now the phone is in the table room, the living room rather. Yeah.
All right. So you actually went a bit forward. We were talking about this 1 year break, and then we can hear from
Before we meet
Jane.
the next school of
Let's hear
ministry.
from that past.
Okay.
Yeah.
It happened that we were not just meeting for the Bible school. We also used to have what we call camps and conventions,
Yeah.
which would come in April
Okay.
and August. So somehow we would interact,
Okay.
True.
and when we interact, we would just fellowship in groups.
As brother and sister
As
in
brother
Christ.
and sister.
Hallelujah.
For most of, since we had met in December 1983, so most of 1984, when we were in the camp, we would meet in prayer groups, meet in chapel time, meet in what we were calling workshops, where we were either being prayed for or praying for other new young believers,
And being taught about
and being taught
relationships, yeah.
about the Word of God, the relationships, how to do what we call courtship and marriage.
Yeah.
And we continued. But I think in 1984,
Yes.
we had now started interacting with a letter of you know, by then we used to say you're encouraging. You write a letter
Letters of encouragement.
encouraging somebody.
Yeah.
But now you're encouraging with some interest which is still not being declared.
Yes.
Because you want to observe this person.
Yes.
And you're also praying
Yes.
to know, God, which way
Is it your will?
is it your will and when. Remember, we are still students.
So
I was still
were
in
you
college.
thinking marriage? Am I just like
Just
you're intrigued-
friendship,
You're
yeah.
intrigued with this.
I'm just
word of
intrigued
God.
with this. There are many ladies,
Ah,
but
yeah.
I'm intrigued with this
Later,
particular
yeah.
one.
Okay.
With this particular one. But when we are fellowshipping, you are not showing signs. You are trying to study
Yes.
whether God, if we befriend one another,
What can
we really need to a stronger
Let
relationship.
me
Yes.
add something
Tell
though.
us now.
This time we are always looking forward for the next school of ministry so that we can interact.
Yeah.
Because you see now
I speak for yourself.
there are
now.
no phones.
Speak for
No,
yourself.
I am just reminding him
I
that
know you speak for yourself. What are you
Okay.
feeling during
Yeah.
this time?
during this time,
Yes.
first of all, to add on what he said,
Yes.
we in the school of ministry it wasn't so tight, so we would get some breaks and we go and take some tea together. And then after taking that is it tea and mandazi or something, yeah, we would go to a pool. You remember where I used to go to throw stones in
Yeah,
a
far
pool?
later, yes.
Yeah, we would go throw stones in it's a pool or a river, eh? We throw stones and see whose stone goes farthest, yeah. And there, now I don't know, was that love? I don't know.
Wow,
what
the
it was
simple
called.
things. It's
Yeah, the simple things. Yeah, that's
Okay,
the way
that's
we would.
beautiful.
Yeah, and would interact in the open, not in places that are closed.
Yeah, because that time you were serious.
Yeah,
You are
and
always
strict
there.
Christian relationship, maybe leading to marriage, especially now when later he proposed to me. Because after he proposed it to me, we stayed another how many years? Almost 5.
Okay, what was happening? We can start with you. What was happening in between these 5 years?
Well, many things were happening. First, I was in a college in Nairobi. She was in a college in Nyeri. And as we continued interacting, we also, because of that distance, we were busy. So we would only meet over the school holidays. Unless there is a mission, which is a weekend challenge, and then we are meeting as a big group. So we just interact, fellowship, share, just how have you been?
Yeah.
Just as we continue to learn to know one another. And that went on for 1984, 1985. So I left college in 1985. Then I was posted by then in Kericho district, which is now Kericho County. So again, I'm very far. So I only appear most likely over the holiday, and then we are meeting in a camp. So there is no time we would say,
One-on-one.
yeah, we are going to meet after the camp over that holiday. But once in a while, we would write a letter to one
Yeah,
another.
the letters came
Yeah.
in very handy.
Yeah, we
and
used
you
to
know,
write.
when we talk of letters, is the letter you write, you post through the post office, it will take maybe 21 days to get you,
Wow.
if not more.
Yeah.
So,
And you
what
wait for a
was-
reply.
Does anyone of you remember the first letter? Who sent the first letter?
Of course, him.
Tell us more, Mother.
And I have it.
Tell us.
I don't
really
have it here
It's
somehow.
okay. Can you remember?
But somehow, I don't know why I decided to keep those letters. You know, I was so young and naive, and I had not been introduced to a love language before he started it. So I found it very intriguing, and I would make sure whenever I got those letters, I would go to a room in the basement. Our house then, it was having a story. It was a story house. So I would make sure I go to the ground floor in a very secluded room to read those letters alone. And then I would read. You remember there are no phones. So that is now how I would feel he's communicating to me. But anyway, his brother is the one who broke the news that this guy is interested in me. His brother was also my friend, Reverend Wesley.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the one who broke the news. You know, they were so close with his brother.
So I used to tell him some of my
And his brother
secrets.
was my age, you know. So he said, you know, my brother is interested in you. And so that's how things began rolling.
All right. So do you remember the context of the
Of the
letter?
letter. Now what? You read so many verses in the Bible,
Hey.
like he does even today.
Uh-huh. So did they hint towards liking you? Or
Wait.
just dear sister of God?
Yes. He decided to write so many, especially when he's proposing, he will write so many, what are they called? Many verses in the Bible about how marriage is and how it can be good.
So throwing parables as he always does.
Yes, those
a
were.
lot.
And then a small line there, and I love you and I'm missing you, you know.
Wow. Okay, so that's the
I don't
only
know. In our
the only
time,
romantic
I think
way.
in our time that was quite romantic, especially now in the Christian circle. Somebody tells you, I love you and I miss you. Yeah, and he liked the way I was also serving the Lord. That's what he told me later.
Yes, yes.
So Dad, what attracted you to Mom? Let's hear it.
Well,
Yeah.
I used to pray because when I got saved, the Lord led me into also witnessing and preaching, visiting schools.
Yeah.
So I decided that in my future, as we were taught it's going to have a partner who has the same spiritual desires
And visions.
and visions and aspirations as you have. So I would look at her now after I started communicating, I would say selectively, feeling my heart is drawn to her. I would continue to just study. And then I would see she has a lot of interest in missions, particular missions.
And in schools.
Especially in schools and colleges, and even sometimes churches. So I that to me was quite interesting, and not only interesting, but it attracted me because I knew now it's not just a matter of beauty which she had.
Yes. And
But-
she still does.
Yes.
Hallelujah. That's my mother.
Yes, but there was more because in Proverbs we are told the heart of a person, the heart of a woman, is also very important. So both the outer beauty and the inner beauty,
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
it attracted me.
And feel free to ask any questions for our live audience.
And hi guys, we love you so much. I'm Reverend Florence Wangechi Karaoke.
Yes.
He is my husband. Remember also to subscribe on my podcast as Reverend Florence Wangechi Karaoke.
On YouTube.
On
Yes.
YouTube, follow me
You'll
on
find the whole
TikTok.
video high quality.
Yeah, and on Facebook, Bishop Florence Wangechi.
Yes.
Today I have come with my family here.
Yes.
And my hubby is
You're
here. My
giving
baby.
your testimony.
Yes,
Alright.
and I would say that marriage is real. And one thing that I may begin by saying about marriage is that if people are not together when they start wooing one another,
Yeah.
they can take some time, but they avoid meeting in closed places because we were friends,
Yes.
socializing and marrying one another, writing letters to one another, and it went on for 7 years.
Yes.
Because after I left Kericho, I came back to a county where I'd grown up, which is Embu.
Yes.
After some time there,
Yes.
I think now we set a date.
Now wait. Mom, how are you feeling during this courtship season? Because Dad has told us what attracted him
Yes, I
to
would
you.
say.
Like what about you attracted
Okay.
him? Now tell us your version. Like what made you feel, oh, this man, like even sent back the letters. You could have seen the first letter, not liked his handwriting, and said
yeah,
bye.
Yeah. You know, first of all, it's like I really like this guy.
Yeah.
Told me he's a physics guy. He used to teach physics and mathematics. And just forgive me, those of you who don't like physics and mathematics. Personally, I was an art student. I mean, I used to do the social sciences part. Now, I used to say when I was young, if I can get somebody who knows a lot of mathematics and physics, I would be very, very happy.
Oh wow, interesting.
So that looks chaotic, but that was the heart of everything.
Oh, wow.
So me, it's like, you know, we used to call physics chuma. So anytime you find somebody who would do well in chuma, you just admire those people so much. So when I met him, the first thing he told me, he loves chuma, he loves physics and what? And mathematics. I was so intrigued.
Yeah, my parents, yes.
And then of course he was a Christian.
Wow.
And he loved the Lord. And that to me was, let me say, the key thing. The key thing. He loved the Lord. He was a Christian. Actually, also from a Christian family, a Christian background like me. So that was something good. So I must say that then he used to have so many stories. You see, his brother now was my friend.
Yeah.
Reverend Wesley was also having so many stories. I think I used to admire them. They used to have so many stories, and that time for me, I wasn't as talkative as I talk today. I was still in that character formation of opening up. Opening up. So then they would talk, and he had so many stories, and I would listen. And I don't know, maybe some of those stories were cooked, but I would listen. Stories to be from the moon, from the sun. And I would just feel I want to listen to his story.
Fascinated.
And also, he used to love to speak my language. Do you know when I found James, or I called him Jim, he would speak my dialect fluently. So I used to get intrigued. Hey, this guy is even speaking my language. Yeah. I don't know that whether it's sufficient attraction. Then he used
For
to
you,
be,
it is.
He used to be tall, straight, and light skinned. This guy with a good afro. And he used to keep, yeah, that's the word.
Yes,
handsome. And he used to keep a nice afro.
Yes. Oh wow.
And carry a briefcase.
You see, what did you feel about the briefcase?
And I still have that briefcase.
I have that picture.
I have that
actually.
briefcase, yeah. And he would make sure every time he would visit me, now when I started working, you know, I was teaching there in Bika, he would make sure he carries his briefcase.
Yes.
Yeah, and so that used to intrigue me.
What did you feel about the briefcase?
You know, those days, anybody would carry a briefcase was an executive job. Yeah.
Dad, why did you carry the briefcase?
It's like carrying a MacBook today. Yeah.
Dad,
Well, I used to carry the briefcase because it appeared it was what, you see, we didn't have phones. Nowadays, you see somebody hanging an iPhone, another big phones, or iPad. But those days, if you carried a briefcase, actually you appeared like you are carrying
somebody learned.
learned.
You would also carry
your books, you carry your...
Yeah, you'd also carry a newspaper.
Yes.
A gazette.
So you buy a nation newspaper or any other newspaper by then. They were the magazines, especially Christian magazines. So you carry one, so you appear somebody who is learned. You decide
an executive.
An executive, somebody who is dreaming big. And being a high school teacher, I used to feel there's a lot of potential in what one can achieve in life. Also, it was a way that would also make the people who are going to preach admire this new way of life of Christianity, because people used to think Christians are backward people.
So you wanted to.
So when you are carrying a briefcase and a very clean Bible and a notebook, or sometimes foolscaps, people will feel, hey, this is a serious guy and a serious thing. Yes. So, like when we went for what we call school rallies on Sunday afternoons, and you are carrying that briefcase, you would really be admired even by the audience, and it would just open up the crowd for you to minister the word of God.
Yes, wow,
and I kept on carrying that briefcase for many years. Actually, I was remembering it yesterday, that I used to carry a briefcase. And I think I will still restore a briefcase, but a different one now.
Hashtag, let's changa for Dad to buy a briefcase.
And a good
quality, of course.
quality briefcase.
Wow, that's beautiful.
You can imagine that one has lasted for over that
And
years.
it's still alive
Yeah,
and
it's
well.
right. Actually, it's
Good
going
thought.
to nearly 40 years. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Don't forget now, we are 35 years married. It's quite a while.
Yeah.
Having kept those things somewhere in the
Yeah.
in our
Archives.
bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that briefcase was there before we got married.
Yeah, it was there.
Yeah, so it's.
When did you start carrying it? Or,
I
When
got,
he was still. he was not-
I
when
got
he-
employed in 1985.
yeah.
So 1986 is when I bought that.
Okay, so it was like your reward for starting employment officially.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's talk about the engagement. Actually, proposal first and then leading to marriage. Let's talk
okay,
about
okay.
proposal.
Now, those days before you even proposed, because we would create friendship. When you started now desiring that I want to communicate more closely with this person, we were advised to look for Christian couples
Okay.
that we admire,
As
that have a lifestyle that would want to either imitate or want to
Model.
liken or model with. So we had a number of friends that we crossed into.
What made you choose them? You yourself? And
I chose them because of their way of life.
okay.
Like when I was training to become a teacher, I had one who, family which and a CU patron, the husband of or the man of that house was our Christian Union patron, and we used to like his way of life, the way he patterned himself.
Yes.
So I had befriended him, and because he had young children, I would even teach them sometime in Sunday school.
Okay.
So when now we started becoming closer, before even we said so much, just I'm attracted to you, but without saying I'm really going to marry you. We would open up, go to those friends. Some were in Dhaka, the others were in Nairobi. So we would visit them.
Okay.
But those who were in Nairobi, some went to Embu. Then we would also visit them there.
Wow. You were
And then
very
in the same
intentional.
group, we used to attend camps and conventions. There were older brothers and sisters who got married or who started families in a Christian way. So we would also talk to them. So
rather visit them,
visit
interact
them.
with them, see
Come
how they
interact, see how they
Like benchmark.
Yeah.
And in a way we are hinting we are friends before even we declare to them now.
Yeah, and they are seeing us
Yeah,
together.
they are seeing us together because we are told walk in open places. So even when we would meet, even when she started working and when I started working, we would not sleep in the same house.
Yeah.
I would look for some Christian friends where the visitor would go and be accommodated. In that way, we were safeguarding ourselves.
As
from temptations.
Christians,
Yeah, as Christians.
Christians, because today
Yeah.
we find like things are very different, because so many young people who come to me for counseling, they will tell me that there's no problem if you have gone to visit people who sleep in the same house or even in the same room.
And
And this
putting
time you are preparing to get
temptation.
married, and so they give in to temptation, and sometimes things can happen, and then even a breakup can happen,
Yeah,
and then
before.
somebody is going to live in a lot of regrets.
Yeah.
So that's why we had been advised it's always important when you visit couples, look for places where you can be accommodated, because remember things were not as fast as they are today. Today you can take an Uber to and
Yes,
like
back home. All right.
Yeah.
So how did you used to communicate during this courtship? Like for the proposal, how did you propose that? Is it just that letter from your brother or there was more?
No, that letter was just hinting.
Yeah, to hint. Yeah.
It was hinting somebody is interested with you. So we stayed a bit, still meeting.
Did you send your brother?
We used to talk.
Oh.
So
They were close with the brother.
we were very close, even
today.
now.
Yeah.
Very
They would talk.
and we were.
You should okay, we are
Okay.
not to say this here, but even the brother was also afraid of mine.
Yeah.
So it's like we were just happy together, all of
Yeah.
us, for all of us.
Yeah.
Because he was also afraid of mine.
And quite a number of people who interacted with my brother are also my friends.
Yeah.
So
We were like one family.
yeah, so we would share very deep things. Me, I'm interested